Hello and welcome everyone to my next episode of my VRChat World Showcase series. As always, I want to show you guys 10 cool worlds in VRChat, and let's get right started. The first world that we're in is called Hacker's Den by Coldcancer, and it is an absolutely amazing world. It looks so good. Basically, we are in like an old abandoned apartment complex with tons of retro stuff and computers and everything. So this is kind of the main room that we're in. There's a lot of plants all over the place, a lot of computers. There's posters and different games all scattered around. And the aesthetic is just so good. I can't believe how good it looks. And it's performant. So this world you will actually experience with full 90 frames or 144 or whatever. As long as you don't have a crappy PC. While walking around in the staircase you will find a lot of different doors leading to separate rooms. All with cool mini games that you can play with your friends. So for example in here we have a pool table. There's also mirrors and you can toggle the pool table on and off. And then there's other rooms with beer pong, you can play cards, there's a video player, and basically any kind of prefab that you would expect from a normal hangout world is in this world as well. I'll just show you a couple of more nice clips from around the world. I don't really know what else I can say about this. It's just an absolutely amazing world with stunning visuals, good performance, everything you kind of need in the world is there, and it's just totally freaking cool. Also very nice music playing in the background. You can also change that if you want, of course. And I think this actually deserves to be a classic. I don't know. When I came here first, I was not expecting anything, but it was just absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's really good. Go now. Go check it out. Do it. The next world that we're in is called JobCon Auditorium by Kroenen. And this world was originally made for an event back in 2021. But I think the world still looks quite nice. We have a big stage here with a lot of seats that you can take place in. There's also balconies up there where you can also go up to watch the show. Maybe if you want to make a personal show, you can do that on this stage. I don't know. There's a little bit missing options for controlling the stage, so maybe it's not ideal. But I still thought that visually, the entire room looks pretty cool. And other than the room, there's also like a big complex outside to navigate through. Like here, I don't know, there's a lot of stairs over there. Or if we look over here, we can go down to some other places. And generally it just looks kind of like a normal event building, if that makes sense. If you go to an event, usually people rent buildings kind of like this. It's honestly nothing too special, but I still enjoyed the visual design and how it's made. So I wanted to showcase it really quick. The next world that we're in is called Realistic Forest by Enverex. And guess what it is? It is a realistic forest. And it actually looks really good. You can already see it. There's a forest. Guess what? There's nice sounds, ambience, like birds chirping and stuff. And it is honestly one of the most realistic and nice looking forests I've seen in VRChat. It's a nice place. You can definitely take some really nice pictures. Though I do have to say, it is lagging quite a bit. I don't remember it lagging that much, but when I just joined the world, it was crashing my frames. Maybe that's because of the recording a little bit as well right now. But it seems to be more heavy than I had it in my memories. The next world is called Mr. Damianel Uno World by Mr. Damianel. And it's a really cool world to play a lot of different games. The world name is only Uno, and I'm sure you're aware, or maybe you're aware of the Beta Uno world, but get rid of that, get rid of this. This world has the best Uno in VRChat, by far. I'll show you in a second. But other than Uno, it also has a lot of other mini games that you can play. And they also work really well. And it also has a nice visual design. So at first you kind of start in this room. There's one Uno table with 4 players. Then we also have some nice hangout area just with seats. You can also toggle the collider. Then if we go over here, we have some slot machines that actually work. You can play slots. And the bar. Wow. And the bar over there, where you can also actually make drinks. Everything has kind of nice physics. So in the first room, we had 2 tables where each 4 players can play. And now we are in the second room, and here's a table that 8 players can play with. And over here we have a table for 6 players. And if we walk even further, we get to the other games rooms. Here we have a punching bag, beer pong, pool, spin the bottle, and this fishing game. I just discovered this myself. I have never seen this before. Maybe I should try it sometime. So there's quite a lot of different Uno games in VRChat, but I claim that this one is the best one. Why is that? I'll explain to you now. So first of all, you can set the rules that you want. There's a couple of options here, and then everything will be automatic. You don't really have to do much yourself. Press start the game, and then you can join as a player, enter, and then you will have your cards here. If I draw cards, I cannot draw cards right now because I'm alone, but then you will have all of your cards listed here, and you just click them, and then they will be put on the table, and everything is kind of automated. You have nice arrows for the direction, and the best thing is you're close to your friends. Uno is a very social game, and I think the most fun from Uno comes when you shit talk your friends and when you look in their faces or their avatar and you look at their gestures. And I think this is really weird in most other Uno worlds because you're so far apart from each other. Here you're all sitting at a table, you're looking into each other's faces, and you can just play Uno. And then you draw the +4 and you lay it down right into each other's face. And I don't know, it's so much better. I really like it. Yeah, go here, play Uno with friends, and destroy friendships. Ooh, also, I forgot the best button. Do you see this? It's called Sort Cards. I don't know if you can read that. But you can automatically sort all of your cards by color and by number, and it's amazing. The next world that we're in is called Cold Comfort by Kroenen, and everything you see is everything there is in the world. We are in a train, which is very simple, honestly. Like, there's no textures, it's just one color, kind of. But for some reason, I still really enjoy it. There's some good sounds, and looking outside of the window and there, how the world is passing by you, it makes a really nice effect. And the train is also woggling a little bit. I don't know, it's a very small world, nothing to do. The red button over there is just a mirror. And I don't think there's anything else to it. I just like the atmosphere, and that's why I wanted to show it. Also, one interesting thing is that when you get too close to the camera, I'm gonna be blurry. And I'm not doing anything. I have the camera at default. I don't do anything. This is actually done by the world. The next world that we're in is called Khyaber's Minigolf Madness by Khyaber. And just like the Uno world, this is, in my opinion, the best minigolf world in VRChat. There's a lot of minigolf worlds in VRChat, but this one, in my opinion, does it best. There's also a second one by the same guy, and it's also on par with this one. But in general, the minigolf maps by this guy are, in terms of mechanics, the most thoroughly thought through one. So yeah, everybody knows minigolf, how it works. When you grab behind your right shoulder, then you can grab the, I forgot how it's called, this thing. And when you grab behind your left shoulder, then you will have the ball. You can start from 3 different positions. It will automatically snap to them. And now, where does this minigolf really shine? In the mechanic on how you hit the ball. Because this thing doesn't have a static length. You can already see it. It's really long right now, but if I put it down here, now it's really short. It automatically snaps to the floor. And no matter how tall you are, you're gonna have the perfect size. You can just grab it how you feel comfortable. Also, it's impossible to miss the ball by going underneath it or by going above it, which is a very common issue with many other minigolf worlds. As long as I don't hold the trigger, it can go right through the ball. But as soon as I hold trigger and I feel comfortable, boom, I hit the ball. And it came back again. But yeah, this mechanic alone, that it's always touching the floor, you cannot go above the ball or underneath the ball. And also the size of this thing is really nice and comfortable. It's really easy to hit the ball in the way that you want to hit it. And there won't be any frustrating moments where you like go full blast and oh no, I missed the ball. You will always hit the ball. Regardless of this, the general world is also designed really well. Visually it looks very pleasing. There's nice music in the background, and all the courses are actually really interesting to play. It's not just your typical normal, oh, you play minigolf, but you have some crazy jumps and loopings and I don't know what. But all of it feels fair, and you actually enjoy playing it, at least I did. In some other worlds, I really got frustrated because I'm not that good at minigolf, but in this world, I actually had fun all the way through. The next world that we're in is called Yayoi Forest Path, and it is, as the name suggests, a forest path. If you're familiar with Yayoi worlds, then this won't be anything new to you. It's a very simple world, there's not really that much you can do, but the visuals are pretty good. It looks very nice. You have a path with forest. How would you have known? And it looks very good. There's also melon over there, which is pretty funny. It can go through the floor. That surprised me the first time I went here. But yeah, it's a nice place to take photos in or to hang out and talk with friends. Yes. Next world is called Tunnel Music Visualizer by Klinck. And it is, in my opinion, one of the best music visualizers where you can put in any music that you want. It just looks very, very nice. I mean, look at this. You can really see the difference in, okay, now the very deep sounds are activated, it's in the front, the more light ones are in the back. And it just looks really cool. I really like this one. You can put in any music that you like with a video player. So right here we have either music playing. Right now this is just music that the world creator Klinck selected, which is also, by the way, very nice music. Like you can just come here, play music that is already pre-selected and you will have a nice show. Or you can put a video player on and put your own music. And it will work with any type of music and it will always look pretty good. Or what I mean, pretty good, very good. I like it a lot. Now per default when you join the world it won't be with these visuals. It will actually be... oh shit. It will be like this, which also looks quite fine. But my personal favorite way to set it up, I can maybe recommend to you, over here is the settings. I like to enable colors and then enable random rainbow fade so that you always have different colors, and enable rotation, high speed, crisscross. And with this you get the effect that you've seen the entire video long. There's also a lot more other effects and feel free to mess around with them. They're really good. But yeah, it's really good. Go check it out and listen to some music. Now we get to the comfy world of today's video called Lucid Dreams by Very Merri. Once again, it's a very typical Very Merri world. Very, very comfy, very, very good looking. I for once won't be doing the vlog style camera, but actually show you some clips. You have an amazing view outside. You have a campfire, a lot of places where you can hang out, a lot of comfy couches, very nice visuals. You have a lot of different water beds, so like the jelly thing that I mentioned in some of the videos already, that react to your entire body, which also looks really, really cool. Of course, there's a video player, there's a ton of different games. Spin the Bottle, Memorin, and I don't know, there's a lot of games, everything you could think of, deck of cards. There's an aquarium, there's waving curtains, and it's just a super comfy, relaxing hangout world with everything you would expect to be there. A lot of mirrors, pens. There's also this funny thing. Bubbles, yay! And yeah, I don't know. What else can I say about this world? It's very, very good. It's very, very relaxing. This world actually made me mirror dwell 2 days ago. I'm usually never mirror dwelling. I usually like to be very active, but in this world, I was actually sitting in front of a mirror in my beanbag, not doing anything for like an hour. And it was very comfortable. Can you imagine? Also in this world is the first time that I managed to empty my Tundra trackers. I have Tundra trackers on the elbows and on the feet, right? And I've never managed to empty them because their battery is huge. But in this world, while mirror dwelling, I managed to empty them. And yeah, so this world is something interesting. And the last world for today is called Starry Ocean by Goo. And I think I've already shown basically the same world, but in red or orange, not in blue. But anyways, I'll just show it again. It's a very small world that has a very, very nice visual effect. It looks very pretty. You're on a boat in the middle of the ocean with a lot of particles and the moon, and it looks very good. Over here you have some settings. You can toggle off the music. You can make a night mode, which is quite comfortable. Like if we change it to this, for example, it's less bright and looks a little nicer. Or a little less nice maybe, but it's more comfortable on the eyes. But for the video right now, I'll keep it on the bright version. So that you guys can see me. Haha! But yeah, it's a very pretty world. Nothing much to show else. You can definitely take some really nice pictures here. And yes, Well then, that's already it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Did you have a favorite map out of these 10? Let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate to know that. If you have any suggestions or any feedback, also leave it in the comments. I appreciate that a lot. As always, all the links to the worlds are down in the description. I also made timestamps and chapters in the video so that you can navigate between them easily. There's also links to my Discord down below. Maybe feel free to join there and maybe chat a little bit. I'm still regularly streaming on YouTube, which is always a blast. Feel free to say hello. I would like to get to know all of you guys as well, so that not just you know me, but I know you as well. So that's fun. And then there's also the link to the playlist down in the description and the link to my GitHub project, VRC World Illusion, where I've collected around 600 worlds right now, all nicely categorized and tagged with links so that you can find the right world in the right moment without too much effort. I think in the last episode I felt like I forgot to say something, and I don't remember it right now either. Maybe when editing this I'll remember, oh man, why didn't I say this? That is totally possible. Maybe I won't. Maybe I didn't forget anything. We'll have to see. For now, I wish you all a wonderful rest of your day and see you next time. Bye bye!